Stubs, we are back, and today we have a banger of a video. Two, not one, two. Stub-making methods. Guess what? Neither of them have been talked about all year long so far. So if you guys appreciate all of this content and we're one day away from the roster update, smash that like button, man. You'll get good perks. We got like incentives. Join the Discord. We got 6K people in there. Become a member, and you'll have early access to Stub methods and obviously the best investing names all year long. So much good content and stuff as a member. Two methods. Number one, haven't talked about it once this year. It's back orders. It's back orders, and are they back or are they gone? Because let's break it down. First off, what is a back order? Back orders, for those of us new to the game, maybe just first time on the channel, you're about to have your mind exploded, right? So what is a back order? Let's take a guy like Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll is out of my price range, so we're not going to look at Corbin Carroll. We're going to look at Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan is an 82 overall, and he's priced as a +2 to 84. Why? Because he's going to be going +2 and an 84 overall at the very least. He's got like a 30% chance of diamond, but he's going to be going 84 overall come Friday. Now, what does this mean? It means that his quick sell value, which is currently 900 because he's an 82, his quick sell value will change from 900 to 1500, okay? A back order is this, and it's been a stub-making method in the years past. What you do is you find guys that are locks. You pull up the companion app. Now, an important part of this is finding guys that don't have resistance. So what you want to do on the companion app is pull up the player you're thinking about and see how many buy orders are in right now. Like I'm looking at Joe Ryan. Somebody has 30 buy orders at 1400. Somebody has 100 buy orders at 1400. 110 at 1300. So there's a decent bit of buy orders in there all the way down to 1200. But realistically, there's only about 800 buy orders from 1500 all the way down to 1000. So if I was to go ahead and put in a buy order right now for 1005 stubs, there's no shot ever that this is going to be going through anytime soon, right? So this is not going to be going through anytime soon unless Joe Ryan goes 84 and everybody then starts selling him off, which does happen. Now, this might not be a great example because Joe Ryan, basically what will happen is if Joe Ryan does go 84, which he will, people will then be actually buying him as a roster update target for the next roster update. So let's actually just pretend Joe Ryan went diamond because he's not, but if he went diamond, everyone's going to be selling him off like a hotcake, right? And obviously you can also do this with gold, buy into a gold that's going 83, or it's anti-investing. Let's say Joe Ryan goes 84 and he craps the bed, start number one, start number two at your roster update, he'll be quick sell and orders will be going through for below that price. So in years past, this has been a thing in the game where if you had a buy order in before the roster update, then you can be buying Joe Ryan. That order I put in for 1,000 stubs. Yes, his quick sell value is 1,500 now, or 3,000 if he's a diamond. But his sell now price, my order is still in. And guess what? You might be thinking to yourself, who in the hell is going to be selling them to you? Trust me, if you wait 1 week, you will be getting those orders going through. So it is actually a guaranteed, easy stub-making method in years past. Now, bad news. It sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, it is. Because guess what? The word on the street is back. Oh my God, I almost just choked. Is back orders is potentially removed. Potentially removed, patched, and worse than patched, right? So the first positional update of the year, we actually had some guys change in overall. And we had some people say that they tried out doing back orders, right? Like you can see, people are changing from their quick sale values have been changing. Now, maybe not this most recent positional update, but in positional updates of the past, this season, this guy's almost, we don't really have any from this last positional update, but people have went common to bronze, and people have confirmed that all of their stubs that were put in on these back orders were canceled. Their orders were canceled, but the worst part of this is every single stub that they put into these back orders. So you would call that your active orders, right? Yeah, they were canceled, but they didn't get their stubs back. It's a nice slap in the face from SDS. So I saw 3 people that were all members said this happened to them where their stubs disappeared. Now, were they lying? Were they trolling? Throwing for content? I don't know. But what I will say is this is a super, super risky thing. I'm letting you guys know about it because it's been in there in years past. But the problem is, it might not be worth it. In fact, I'm not doing it myself. I'll let you guys experiment on Friday. I already have a couple brave volunteers in the membership saying, yeah, I'll just burn 100K stubs. Who cares? I'm already rich. If you want to go ahead and throw a bunch of buy orders in on Corbin Carroll, it's not going to feel good if they actually are patched and your Corbin Carroll orders don't go through. So that is definitely a big warning. I will say I'm not doing it myself. I'll wait to see on Friday if it's actually in the game. But we already, so all right, positional update 1, people did it and it didn't work. And it more than didn't work, it was trash. But was it a glitch? Because the most recent positional update, not this most recent one, but the one before that. So 2 positional updates ago, I'm going to throw it on the screen right now. You can see these commons that went to bronze, they still have orders in for their previous quick sell price. So who's this bum right here? Owen White. Owen White, he was a common, got a positional change, I'm guessing. Looks like he went from probably reliever or closer to starter. And then what happened? People were still buying him for 5 stubs after that roster update. Now, again, this is a bad example because there's not much quantity in on him. There was only 20 orders or whatever. But that kind of suggests that there's a chance that that is back in the game potentially. And what happened to all those orders? Now, 27 orders is nothing, especially for 5 stubs, but they're all gone. And we have another one right here. We have Jake DeLeo. Jake DeLeo is the next name. Again, same update, and it kind of suggests back orders are back, and it kind of suggests it in a pretty big way because somebody had 300 orders at 5 stubs after that positional update. So it potentially still something that is actually working. So our back order's back. I don't know. Stub making method number 2. I told you we'd have 2, right? Now I'm going to go through this one fast. I might even make it its own separate video. It's basically bronze to gold exchange. How you do this? You invest in bronzes that are going up to silver. And the reason you do this is, the reason I call it bronze to gold exchange. Let's just say Gabe Spear. Gabe Spear is going up to silver with his price. He's already priced as a silver. But we got Gabe Spear. I already know. I know Gabe Spears going up. I know Wesneski's going up. I know Pagan's going up. So all of these guys are already priced as a +2 to 76. But if we check the price that 76s are selling for, you can see they're selling for 91 stubs, and 75s are selling for 76 stubs, right? So bronze to gold exchange is you're basically just investing to do silver to gold exchange packs, but you're buying up bronzes that you're going to be basically getting as a discount for the silver. So if we were going to be looking at a guy like Wesneski, Wesneski's going to go +2. Let's just say worst case scenario. Hayden Wesneski, he goes +1. He's a lock to go silver. He goes +1 to 75. His quick sell value is 50. You're like, oh no, damn, I lost out, man. I actually lost stubs because his quick sell is 50 stubs. You actually didn't lose stubs. Because if we look at the silver to gold exchange packs, and we pull up what a 75 overall is going for, because of that, 75s are going for at least 75 stubs with this sell now. So you could sell them all for the 75 stub sell now, but after the roster update, anyone that goes up after the roster update is going to be at quick sell for at least an hour or 2. So keep that in mind. But if we look at silver to gold exchange packs, yeah, you can exchange all of those. You know, it takes 10 75s. Obviously, there's different ratios depending on what the overall is. We have a whole spreadsheet for Diamond members breaking down the best combo, the best prices, all that good stuff in real time. Refreshes every 30 minutes, I believe. But you can basically get one of those packs. Like right now, we said that Wesneski was going for what, 67 stubs? You can buy a silver to gold exchange pack for 650 stubs right now. And I guess it's a bad example because with the different combos, I mean, obviously right now, 75 overall silvers are not the best combo because the cost per pack seems pretty high with current prices, and you can actually get it around 640 stubs, 650 stubs with other combinations. But let's just say for all, you guys should be understanding what I'm saying. If you invest in a bronze, it's not the end of the world. It's actually a good idea. Now, don't expect a large ROI, which that's fine because if you're investing right now, it's too late. But you can still probably get about 30% ROI, like investing in Wesneski, investing in PFOS, investing in all of these guys that are guaranteed to go up to silver. I mean, Gabe Spear, it's worth it, man. This is a pretty solid stub making method. I like to call it bronze to gold exchange. Something you guys should have in the back of your head. Those are 2 stub making methods that haven't been talked about all year long. And now, we're due for Friday. Peace.